Family, in this week's episode, we are discussing all things signs that he is not into you. Like, he's just not into you. Yeah, so this is for the ladies, but also the gentlemen. Those signs that will tell you without being told that this guy, man, is not in this thing.
Christ in the center. Welcome to forever. This is our perfect synchrony, like leather and feathers. No matter the weather, we can storm the umbrellas. Take a stroll in my heart. Let's take this further when I'm beside you, baby. See my stakes get better. Let me bet it all. Destiny vendettas. Rosy the emotional description of this love. I am yours, you are mine. The only thing that matters now. We are the Ekimas.
And we are having the resident gentleman,
of course,
to tell us what are those things that us as women, we should be woke and read the signs, read the room, and move on. Yeah, don't wait for the breakup. You can break up before the breakup happens. Anyway, so
the official breakup.
Yes.
Welcome back, family, to another episode of Forever Together with the Ekimas. I am Ekima Emmanuel.
Daphne Ekima is my name, and together we are the Ekimas. As we get into this exciting conversation, friends, this week's episode is shot at Legacy Heights Apartments, located at Yanga Avenue in Bugolobi. If you are looking for apartments, fully furnished or not fully furnished, for you as a couple or as a family to get away, look no further than Legacy Heights Apartments in Bugolobi. So let's get right into this week's episode. So, baby, what are those things? What are the signs really that he's not into her? Yeah, what are they? Sign number one.
This video is very funny, but okay. So today we are here to help our sisters understand these signs, and when these signs happen, please just know. I know for my guys, for the brothers, I'm betraying you. I'm letting the world know certain things that we normally do or say that really show that you are not interested.
Yeah.
But we're here to help our lovely sisters because we love you. So sign number one, if you talk and is distracted. Yeah. You are talking, having a conversation with him, he's on his phone or he's reading, looking at newspapers, looking at other things. Signs are that he's not really interested in what you're saying or even in you as a person, really. He's trying to, when you love somebody, you want eye contact with that person. You want him to, you want her to see who you are. The fire, the love burns from the eyes. So you want that eye. So when you find that whenever you're having a conversation, he's either distracted, he's on his phone, he's reading something, he's not giving you that eye contact, that shows that he's not interested in you. And my sisters, once you see that, please, I know it is a bit hurting, but yeah, try.
Read the memo.
Read the memo and know that this guy is not interested.
So is it a one-off that is not or consistent lack of
consistent
attention?
Lack of attention, really. Yeah, whenever you're having that conversation, he is totally off.
Okay. So should we assume that men generally are attentive to people they care about?
Once a man loves you, will give you that eye. He will look at you. The first sign, even for a lady, I'll bring this tip. For a lady to know that a guy is interested in them, the guy will look at you.
You will just know.
You will just know.
From the
he's looking at you.
excessive attention.
He's trying to say, I'm here. Please notice me. See me.
Yeah.
I am here. It's typical of every man. Will look at you and it's trying to say, aren't you understanding? Aren't you getting? Others will wink. Maybe try to add other signals. Others will just continue staring, looking at you. So I know even you ladies, when a man is overlooking at you,
you get your life.
You get the memo. There's something going on.
So we can't be at a dinner and, I'm talking, and the guy is on WhatsApp.
He's on WhatsApp. He's concentrating somewhere else. Yes.
So we have noted that. Point number 2. Noted.
Guy, you want to not quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
My ladies.
Yeah. So you. Number 2 is a bad text. He never texts you. Communication still goes back to communication. He never calls. He's disinterested. Does not initiate the calls. He does not call you. You text, he texts years
to respond.
I mean, we have done those things. He takes years to respond. It's like, oh, when he responds, I was a bit caught up. I had some work. Sorry, I'll get back to you. Or when you're calling, every time you get, one time is understandable. Or some few days, maybe it's understandable. Somebody's really busy. But if it's the order of the day, really,
for him,
it's the anthem. Every day I'm busy. Oh, you reply later and say, hey, I was busy. I mean, then you are the one initiating the calls. Ladies, once you notice that the man is the one initiating the calls all the time, I mean, you are the one initiating, then that's a sign that the guy...
to be easy.
The guy wants you, will initiate calls. May not be that much, but he will initiate them. He will leave that message below. Say, okay, this. So that's also...
You won't have to teach a man how to communicate.
You will not teach him.
Just because.
If he wants you, he will look for you, trust me. He will text you, he will call you. He will travel wherever you are to make sure that he gets you.
And the temptation that women usually get is you justify it. You're like, he's busy, he's a bad texter, he's a, but really 3 days, bad texter, at least make a call,
Yeah, if you love somebody or you are interested in somebody, it can't take 3 days. I mean, we're talking about that thing. You're in constant talk. You're talking all the time.
You want to talk to them.
You want to talk to that person. How are you? How was your day? How did you sleep? I mean, you're waiting for somebody to say something and then you bring in the next move. That, okay, today I'm free. Oh, can we go for lunch?
Yeah.
That is typical standard of that. The other important sign that you will notice for a man is when he will tell you that I don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, you're having a conversation and says, sometimes it gets busy. I don't want to hurt you. It's hard for a man to reject you. He will not say, I'm not interested in you. It's not in our nature, really, as men, to say, even when you're not interested in the lady, that no is not, I think we're not wired to say no to ladies. It's a bit kind
You're
of
wired
hard.
to receive the rejection.
Oh, we are wired to receive the rejection, and we say, oh, she has refused, let me follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't say, I'm not interested in you, that outrightly. We're always trying to get the right way. So we say, I don't want to hurt your feelings, Some will even make themselves look bad,
It's
I have a
me.
lot, it's me. They'll make it about them. I have a lot going on, and I don't want to add you into this entire thing that is going on. In short, he's trying to communicate that, you know what? I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you get into that conversation and you notice the conversation is going to, I don't want to hurt you, just know that the guy is saying,
I'm not interested. But someone is just like, why don't they just say it? Like, why don't you just say that you're not interested instead of, hey, maybe it's me, it's not you, what?
No, we always want to go in a good way. We don't want to be the ones rejecting. As I've told you, it's hard for us to reject. So you want somebody to figure it out, to be
On
like,
their
okay,
own.
on their own, that, okay, you know what? This guy is not interested.
Actually, I recently read somewhere, I think that they were saying that 70%, now this is more to do with relationships. By the way, just for context, we're talking about relationships.
Yeah.
But for marriage, because with marriage it gets a bit more complex than just what we're talking about. But that 70% of the divorces are filed by women. And I think that's a lot to say that women will easily move away, walk away than men will.
Yes.
Men are actually surprisingly,
They've already walked away, but
they just won't walk away. So
Yes.
it's up to you to say, you know what, I can't take this, let me walk away. And the problem is that women, on the other hand, we keep trying to believe that if he has not said it directly, maybe I should try
there's some
harder.
hope, yeah.
Maybe there's some, but really the truth is, the man walked away long ago.
Yeah.
You just have to make the decision. If you don't, he's not going to walk away. And also another reason maybe is that I've seen also is that why should the man walk away? Most times he's getting the benefit.
of course,
He's getting the benefit. You're probably having sex, you're doing this, you're offering him the benefit. So why should he walk away? Let him just stay there. When you're tired, you'll go.
that's another sign, by the way. If the only time he texts you is at night, that, hey, are you free? Oh, can you come over?
Oh,
Just know that He's just interested in the sex, really. He's not interested in you as a person.
Or in the cold weather.
Yeah,
when
it doesn't. It's a cold weather. So he's just interested in that, but not you as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I normally say, men are wired. The man can have 1, 2, 3 girls, and he's okay. It's very okay. He's having this. Life moves on, because for him the love does not come through
the heart.
The head is not here. Can, which is different from you ladies. It's emotions that really drive into that. The other sign is when he does not want to introduce you to his close friends, his family. Every time he says, no, why are you in a rush?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why in a rush? There's ample time. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Meanwhile, 7 years later.
Yeah, let's enjoy ourselves. We are going to have that time where we shall meet those people. They're not going to run away.
They are going nowhere.
Hey. They're going nowhere.
Hey. Hey, friend. Check on your boyfriends. They might be waiting.
Well, we are not going to run away. We have ample time. I'll take you. Just know the guy is not interested in you.
My ladies, you've been together 5 years, but you don't know the road to his home.
You don't know. There's a problem.
But you're persisting.
But in faith.
The kingdom of God shall be taken by violence. And the violent shall take it by force. That's it.
So that's another sign.
Yeah.
He's not introducing you into the family. You just know that. There's a problem.
Yeah.
And that leads into the other sign that you can still know. Is every time you bring up the long-term plan that, what do we have? Where do you see us?
Yes.
And it's just saying, no, relax.
You're being
too much. Let's live in the moment. I don't know if you've heard that word. One day at a time. Rome was not built in one day. Rome was not built in one day. I mean, each brick matters. Let's live in this moment. The future is there. We shall enjoy it. We shall have it. But let's live in the moment as we speak now. That's a sign, man. The guy does not want to discuss with you his plans or doesn't want really to commit.
Oh, you're not in his future.
You're not there. In short, he's telling you, you're not there. You're in the moment. And please, once he says you're in the moment, please know you're in the moment.
Live in that moment.
Decide when to walk away from such a relationship and say.
And what I hear is that if a man is interested in you, he will want to commit to you.
He will.
Number one.
Yes, he will. Because he knows if he does not, there's somebody out there waiting.
Yeah, very important.
And normally you ladies also have. As this one is here, there's another one here. Just say.
So if he's really interested, he will not be.
If he's interesting, he wants to wrap it up immediately and close it and call it. Yeah. So as long as you get into that, just know that
Red flag one.
Red flag. I am in a red danger zone here.
Hey, ladies. Hey.
Another thing that you will need to know that the man is not interested is if your relationship has been reduced to sexual. Every time you meet, it's about sex. It's not about other things. It's only about sex. He needs you when he needs you. And that's when he wants to have sex.
In other words, if you removed sex out of the equation, there's nothing.
There's nothing you offer.
Like the relationship is not there. You cannot
it's not
see
there.
anything.
There's no relationship. There's just that. So once you remove the sex out of the equation,
it's as good as dead.
Yeah, it's dead. So that's also another sign that you really need to know.
And you talked about communication. There's something I see usually with ladies. You make a hint and the person, does not.
Yes.
What do you have to say about it? Is it that they don't get it or they're just not interested?
But on that one, that's true, but also there are slow men. We need also to understand there are men who are slow. That even when he's interested in you, he fears he's like, should I go there? Or there are those who also fear rejection. They're like, what if she may say something? So they fear. So sometimes, I tell ladies, make the move also. It's not said that a man must always take a move. You'll get a slow man. They are there. That's the fact. You may need to take that initiative.
But how far should that initiative
Of course,
go?
the initiative is you walk into him and of course, hey, hello, how are you? This is my number. If that guy is interested in you, he will call you, trust me.
But what if he doesn't call?
If he doesn't call you, that's a sign that he's not
He's
interested.
not interested. Because I think as ladies also, we need to know where to stop. Yes, you've probably showed that, you're flirting. I think that's good enough. Why do I have to go ahead and give numbers and, No. Where do you draw the line and say, you know what, I think I've made the environment comfortable for this person to approach me, beyond which if he does not, then I need to.
Now, let me tell you,
because
baby,
women will keep on.
There are men, I've told you, and I've met many of them. Men fear to walk to a woman and say, hello, how are you? Can I have your number? They fear. You find he wants to, but he fears. So sometimes if you're brave as a lady, that's where you stop. Just walk in and say, hello, how are you?
Have a chat.
Don't have a chat, of course, yes. Okay, this is my number. Call me. So that, you've made your move. If he's a slow guy, I'm just assuming that he's slow, because there are those who are slow. We'll be like, wow, this is an opportunity. So we'll text or we'll call back, and then the relationship will build on from there. But if he does not, that's where you should stop, really. You don't need now to follow up to go and start stalking. That's where you just understand that the guy is not interested in you.
So just at most give the number.
Yes, at most
don't
give
be
the
calling
number.
and
yeah, don't be calling. Then also there are shallow conversations. I'll call them shallow conversations, whereby you're having conversations, but when you bring in certain topics, let's say commitment, of things that are developing or that can grow the relationship, and the guy is always on, okay, I'll get back to you. Check, not now. You're having conversation, let's say on WhatsApp, on whichever platform, social media that you want to use. It's also a sign that the guy is not interested in you.
If he does what? If he does not?
You're having shallow conversations. There's shallow conversations that you'll have. You're flirting, you're saying, oh, hi, what's up? Hey, smell nice. It's in our nature, men. You tell a man you smell nice.
The person that I love has said, yeah.
You'll be like, oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, you too, you're smart.
And they also initiate.
They will initiate that conversation, and it keeps growing. But the moment you initiate and say, hey, okay, thank you. Hey, sister, you will continue initiating this conversation.
And I think it's not just text, but even physically.
Even physically, yeah.
And I've seen that women, sometimes women will tend to, they'll first flirt, and then the guy will give a cold shoulder, and then she'll feel like, maybe he didn't see.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to. I need to. And you look at a woman and you're like, man, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, she has just thrown herself at it's the neighbors that will realize and say, man, this chick is overdoing it. So I think even in this woke generation where women, we are supposed to Kwetega and all, I think there's where you have to...
Kwetegulula.
Yes. Otherwise, you're just embarrassing. You're a nuisance.
And what happens is that when you over Kwetega, you're a candidate to somebody just, having a sexual relationship with you.
Yes, because
it's just like, okay,
you can't reject
no
you.
problem.
Since she's
offering, eh?
Yes. I can't say no.
And then you'll go back and start saying, but I've done everything. I've given myself to this person, but why? Why is it?
Because they just never wanted.
Exactly.
They never asked you for it.
They never asked you for it. You offered what you
Someone once said that one day, the people you die for one day ask you whether they asked you to die for them. And you will not have an answer. Someone will ask you that question, did I ask you? And you will not have an answer.
Thank you. Maybe finally. There are many, ladies, there are very many things that are signs that you can see that the man is not interested. Because we do want to keep also the video really not so long. Because there are too many, we can't finish them.
Yeah.
But the other one is energies. When you notice that the energies are off. The energy is not forthcoming.
That's a man who loves you has energy.
The man who loves you has energy. When he hears, oh, this is something that is happening to my wife, he will come running. Or to my girlfriend. Not wife here. Wife, it's a constant. To my girlfriend, he will come running. Anything is there when you're happy, is there when you're sad, is there.
Yeah.
Now that guy really loves you. And that's when you really notice. So the opposite of it is true. If you're
Effort, zero effort.
effort, zero. You're the one putting in the effort. I mopped
There's a
his
saying
house,
that
see, I clean his clothes, I what, man. That's not
Scrubbed,
what the guy wants. He's not interested in you.
Yeah.
You're
And
just
there's a
overgiving
saying
yourself. You see, that's why I say you end up doing things for marriage. I mean, why should
Giving
a
marriage
girl come?
benefits.
Yeah, marriage benefits. You come into a guy's home because your boyfriend, girlfriend, you're cleaning, you're mopping, you're what? These are benefits for the marriage. You can do it once off, of course, maybe.
Please don't.
But those are
My
benefits.
ladies, let me just tell you, don't.
But me, I'm saying these are benefits for the.
Am I supporting the bro code? I think. Please don't be cooking and scrubbing saucepans. Please don't.
You may get stuck there,
Just
and you
don't,
never come.
Don't.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you need to know where.
That's to be, know where to draw the boundaries.
Know where to draw the boundaries, really. Yeah. But also, the last one, really. As I said, there are really many. A guy who loves you is jealous. Any man who loves a lady is jealous. I'm not saying these who are obsessed, but love. The Bible says love is not jealous. Of course, which we know the other love, but any man is jealous. If
Like
he
the
loves
kind
you.
of jealous that
Yes.
God has.
Yeah,
That God is a jealous God.
Yeah, God is a jealous God with these people and what? When you worship other gods, you saw what happened to the Israelites. But that happens to the man. So a man is jealous. If your guy is not jealous, you say, I'm going out with who? How with James? Okay, if James is watching, not you particularly. Just I'm giving God. I'm going with so and so. Yeah, okay. Does not even ask who's James. What does he do? How do you know him? When did you meet?
Does not even care.
Does not care. Okay. Signs are maybe
Could be just a situation.
Just a situation. In a situation, there's somebody out there whom he is interested in and he cares about them.
Yeah.
There are really many signs.
Yeah, so I think what I've picked from all this is that as ladies, we need to know, one, I think the takeaway for me is that men generally struggle with rejecting women.
Yeah.
So many times you find that they will not outrightly tell you that I am done with you. But in the signs, don't wait for that word I'm done. Some of these signs will just help you to know that the relationship, that the guy is not into you and you just chill and walk away. Yeah, we've seen people who have been clung onto a man for 15 years only to be reminded that they meet another woman and then they marry them in 3 months.
Yeah.
And you wonder what happened. So nowhere to Kwetega as you Kwetegaring, and also nowhere to stop. There are limits to this thing. Yeah.
And I've said lastly like 3 times, but finally and lastly, if he does not take you to Legacy Heights apartments in Glory, he's not into you. So guys,
Chite.
Chite.
Yeah. But also still on that note, and very seriously, is that if you have Googled or typed into YouTube this video, or you've watched to the end, he is not that into you. You're probably looking for answers to the answer. Do let us know in the comment section if you're among the people who have watched us to the end. So thank you for joining us in this week's episode. We hope to see you next time. Do let us know in the comment section what you think about this topic and any other signs that you think we've missed out or maybe not, thought about. Do let us know in the comment section. Till next time.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Destiny vendettas, rosy the emotional description of this love. I am yours, you are mine, the only thing that matters now. We are the Ekim.